level 1, level 2 meetings are only conducted in the ambit of the foundation committee only. But this time our RRFC was kind enough to give me the permission to make it open for all the members of the district 3170. Thank you very much, Manjunath ji. He's a very, very close friend of our district. And it's my privilege to welcome both RRFC Manjunath ji and ARFC Krishna ji to this meeting. For your reference, sir, let me tell you that we have started this editions of Aapki Awaaz, wherein once every month in the last week, I interact with all my members through this platform. We discuss many things. We congratulate each other. We are happy with our success stories, and we share our success stories so that other members can, and other presidents and other clubs can also do many, many things. I want the communication going on between the governor and the team so that we can function more efficiently. We have always kept transparency in our dealings and in our workings during 23-24. We are very clear about what our perceptions are. My presidents have been very kind enough to place themselves with very high goals and high standards so that they want to see that the year 23-24 comes out to be more fruitful, expands its reach, enhances its image, and tries to include each and every member of Rotary. We have already done wonderful work by adding about 178 members during the last 2 months. We are in the process of adding 3 more clubs. The forms are being sent and, we will be doing good. For the first time in the history of 3170, we have already crossed $20,000 for the polio fund, and we are almost nearing $1 lakh for the foundation in the form of APF and restricted givings. Many more are going to come. And, I have always said to my people, work with pleasure and not with pressure. And the results have been fantastic. I am not, and my team is not here to break any records or anything. But our team is there to set records. We want to set records, and I'm sure that my team is all geared up to listen to you as RRFC. Your advices and your, sayings will be taken in the right sense. But before I, hand over the things to my webmaster, Manjunath ji, I have got, you may not call it as a complaint, but I have a say on behalf of my district.
Yes.
Our district, the stewardship percentage has been shown at a lower level right now. There are 18 reports which have been submitted to the Rotary Foundation South Asia office, reserve. And for the last 8 months, many reports have not been even analyzed. Hello, many reports have not yet been analyzed. And if, when we have submitted the report and if they have not been analyzed, you should not pass on the buck to us. It is the fault of the reserve officials who have not done the job. And I think my presidents and my primary contacts did not be, taken to task for this fault. I will write to you personally about certain things. I would not like to disclose the names over here of the failures at the reserve office. I did talk to Sanjay Parmarji when I met him last week about this. And he has said that, yes, I also spoke to Roy. And he said that, we will definitely try to rectify the thing. It's my earnest request, that please see that, the reports submitted are analyzed, and if there are any queries, they should be immediately reported to. If there is a closure, the closure should be made effective very immediately. So that, my district, which has an aggregate of 18 to 20 global grants done in a year, can move at a very fast pace. A small request to you, sir. It's not a complaint. It is a suggestion that is being coming from District 3170 to be routed to reserve through you, sir.
Certainly, certainly, DG.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Binoy, I think you can move ahead with the agenda.
Yes. Status of district was supposed to be given by DRFC Vinay Pairekar. I would request again.
I've already
Nasir
asked
Narsimha
Narasimha,
Joshi sir. Narsimha Joshi sir.
Yeah. I am audible?
Yeah.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Binoy, and thank you, DG sir. Good evening, everyone. Respected RRFC Manjuna Sarji and ARFC Krishna ji. Welcome to our District 3170. This is, as our DG has told, this is Trf 1 and 2. We are conducting this Trf meeting along with our presidents and all our core team. So we have day one, we have started the campaign of TRF, APF, as well as the polio fund. And on the day of installation, around 25 plus our esteemed members have pledged themselves to become a major donor. And the day one, we have launched the polio challenge for our members, and it was well received by all our members. And we have crossed almost $20,000 almost in these 2 months. In first month only, we have crossed $16,000 towards polio, which I think it's a record as per the RISAO compared to other districts. So I congratulate all the donors and hope they will keep supporting in coming days also. Regarding our plans for this year, we have been a very excellent team. Endowment is looked after by Kishore Lula. You all know he is the first, he is the second AKS of our district, and he is looking after AK endowment, and he's pledged to give $5,000 for 2 endowments each. Then we have another very passionate and dedicated Rotarian, Rajesh Gatwal. He is looking after Polio Plus society members. As we have looked into our records, we came to know that so many donors silently donating every year more than $1,000, but in TRF, and we want to follow up those donors and want to recognize them with the PIN and certificate. This is regarding
society. That's a
Paul
Society.
Paul Harris Society. And I'm proud to say that Paul Harris Polio Plus Society entire in India, our district was started 2 years back, and we are reaching around 45 plus members now. And again, this year also we are adding some more in this section. And as our DG told, he is meeting all the revenue district leaders, various places, and some have already pledged to conduct the joint fundraising projects for TRF. And there are so many district projects and global grant in pipeline. Hopefully, we will cross other donations towards global grant and APF, so that we are not following any or reaching and breaking records. Whatever we are doing towards our effort will definitely be a record. And this is our plan for this 23-24. And now I have my sincere request to both the leaders, ARFC and RRFC. We want your continued support through the communication, and we would like you to also congratulate and take our donors to publicize wherever possible in the media or in your whatever the print media or social media. I think this will motivate our genuine donors, and we can increase the number of donors. So this is my request to you all, and I'm also, as you know, I'm sending the messages to RRFC Manjuna Shetty ji, and now I will also send ARRFC messages. So in this coming year, we'll work together and we'll definitely give some good results with your support and guidance. and support from all our esteemed donors and our TRF team. I thank District Governor Nasir Bhai for giving me an opportunity to enjoy this post. I'm really enjoying. I don't know whether I do some good thing or bad, but I'm really enjoying, and I meet so many people. I already started meeting some people in Hubli and even in Belgaum. This is what I enjoy in Rotary. With this, I hand over to DG sir. Thank you.
Sir, before we move to the next agenda, I have a very strong announcement to be made. My district secretary for the Paul Harris Society, the RI position, Lieutenant Rajesh Ghatwal, today has pledged to donate 1 lakh rupees to the polio fund and become a end polio member.
Great.
So, I think, this is a nice platform. And, when our RRFC comes down to my district, I cannot give him a blank, bidai kehte hai na. I cannot give him a blank bidai. He has to be given certain things. So Rajesh has just called me and he has said that he's transferring 1 lakh rupees to the End Polio Fund and become the End Polio member.
Thank you, Rajesh, and congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. Over to you, Binoy.
Yeah, I would now request District Secretary Rotarian Ajay Menon to talk about
If
the
Ajay is busy, if he is not
Ajay Bhai is already reached now.
Ajay, are you?
Yes.
What was Nasir Bhai going to say if I'm busy? Nasir
No,
Bhai
I am going to give him some time. I cannot wind up the meeting without Ajay. He is my busiest.
No, my apologies. I was on the road. I'm now safely home.
Very right.
Greetings to Manjuna ji and Shetty sir.
Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure. And so I'll quickly give you an overview of grants that is happening in our district. We are aiming to do about 20 global grants this year. And we have 5 proposals that are underway as we speak. We have 2 global grants that have already been submitted. And we have also kept aside a huge chunk of amounts so that we can at least do minimum 50 district grants. There is also work going on to make sure that we do some CSR grants. So that's the broad preview. We are working very closely with our grants officer. And we hope to make sure that we also get back on our compliance index. I heard Nasir Bhai has already put in a request with Manjunath sir about assistance we need, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, our compliance is in the low 60s as of now. As per my analysis, I think we should easily be about 95%. Because I think genuinely, I think there are only 3 grants where there are questions that have come back. The rest has all been lying at Rosario for about 7 to 8 months. So I think a serious intervention after Nasir Bhai writes to you personally, Manjunath, would really help us.
Yeah, we can discuss it offline later.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Correct. So in terms of grants, I think we have roughly about $3 lakh, 2 lakh 60 to be precise, with us as DDF. So we have already committed to all the clubs that have endowment funds that we will be giving the interest back so that they do impactful projects. I already gave you a preview of the global grants that we are planning to do. And so we hope and we are hopeful that with the 20 grants and the district grants and the plans we have for CSR grants, that we should be able to breach the 1 million mark again this year. That has been a benchmark that has been created by our district. So that's the plan. And then we, with the support of all the donors, I hope we will cross much bigger figure after that. Binoy, back to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Ajay Bhai.
Manjunath ji, yeah, Binoy, just wait. Manjunath ji,
Yes, sir.
let me tell you right now, over here, that, Ajay is doing his duties as a DJC in the most, beneficial and the most beautiful way. DRFC and the DG both, and the committee, along with the stewardship chair and the foundation people, everybody is rest assured, because, the synopsis, the analysis, and to check whatever is needed. There will be no conflict of interest. There will be no, pilferage of the amounts. The sustainability of the project has to be maintained. Everything is seen in the best possible manner. And all the grants that go under the review of my DGSC, you can say that they have passed through the acid test. And that gives the best possible results from all the grants that are being executed in my district.
That is what TRF is looking for.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, Survey, you could maybe inform the guests as well as our members about the Evanston news that you have approved.
Yeah. Ajay, please.
About the grants officer.
Yeah. That is very important. I should not forget. Let me also, inform all my presidents and both my eminent guests that at my conference on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of February, the grants officer, Rebecca, has agreed to attend the conference as one of the speakers. We have invited her. Ajay is the main person who is, behind Yana, and the permission has been meted out, and now we are booking all the tickets and visa facilities, and we are inviting Rebecca to India specifically for our district, so that she can have a first feel of what are the activities that we are conducting in my district. It is a very nice gesture. We may have to spend some money for that, but we are, earmarking certain money from our conference budgets. But we are getting Rebecca because, Ajay, Vinay, myself, Sharadanna, we are of the opinion that if the grants officer has a first feel of our district, she understands the fabric of our district and the need of our district, many things could work out more easily.
Yeah.
That is why, we are invited her, and she is also coming. So, this is one good news, that she will be a person who will be conducting a plenary session on the grants management at my district conference.
Great, wonderful.
Yeah.
In fact, it will create a lot of goodwill, and things will move much faster if she has the first-hand knowledge of the district. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, thank you, Amit. Yeah, Binoy, please.
Yeah, thank you, Nasir Bhai. Friends, now it is time to hear the man itself. And I would now request Rotary Regional Foundation Chair Manjunath Shetty sir, to please take over and address us. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Vinay. Now, friends, especially DG Nasir, I see also DG Sharat, and of course the foundation team, DGSC and District Secretary Foundation, and our ARRFC, Krishna Shetty, and all the foundation team of District 3170, and very, very importantly, the presidents, the club leaders, the presidents and the foundation team of clubs. It gives me great pleasure to have this opportunity of addressing you, maybe, of course, through virtual means, but nevertheless, it's an opportunity to address, your district. 3170 is known for your good foundation activities. You're all fantastically foundation literate district. So that way I feel it's an enlightened audience to whom I'm addressing. It gives me great pleasure. Now, friends, before I go further, let me congratulate your district for the work you already done last year. The year just passed by. What a fantastic year it was for you. Now, your immediate past district governor, Baban, also did a fantastic job. He has almost touched his target of reaching 1 million by touching about 9.26 lakhs by the close of the year. And he had a target of touching 6 lakhs on annual fund. That he has done. He has achieved that 6 lakh. That is not he. The entire credit goes for this district. The team, the foundation team who has really worked. They joined hands with the governor. And that's how the district gets its name. That's how the result comes ultimately to the district. So I would like to congratulate you, the entire district, and the foundation team, because quite a few of them are here in this team also, who has done fantastic work last year. And another aspect where you have outbeaten is 100% of your clubs are the giving clubs. All the clubs have participated in the foundation giving. It's a great thing. Of course, last year, few districts in India, at least about 5-6 districts have achieved this distinction. But one distinction which you can be really proud of is about 97% of your Rotarians have given. This is something unique. This you stand first in the country. Let me offer this congratulations to each and every Rotarian of your district. This is no other district has achieved last year. So that is something which is unique of this state. That means it shows that you were able to penetrate to the clubs and to the Rotarians. Now let me come to the very purpose of this level 1 and level 2 seminars. It's like a workshop. Of course, your governor Nasir, since Nasir is a hardcore foundation person, he knows the importance of it, and he has a lot of confidence with his lieutenants, with his team. That's why this foundation level 1 and level 2, it should have been conducted sometime in June of this year, before your year started, because there's a purpose of doing it. But nevertheless, it got delayed, but we are doing now. But we are doing it in a T20 style. Very, very quickly you are doing. Are you able to listen here? I'm audible to everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Binoy?
sir. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Fine,
It
nice.
is loud and clear. It is loud and clear, sir.
Okay, right. So now what happens? Foundation, normally this level 1 and level 2 are of about minimum 3 to 3.5 hours duration training program. Now we don't have that much of time here, but nevertheless, one aspect what we would be achieving today, we heard our district governor Nasi speaking to all of us. It's very motivating. It's very, very happy to hear that he is going in the right track. He has already motivated a lot of people. Right on the installation day, so many people have come forward, to support him. That means his target, which is quite a huge one, because he knows that this district can achieve it. This district has done earlier and they have been continuously doing, but we required still somebody to take it to the next level. And who else better than our Governor Nasir, as I told you, who is a foundation person, to take it to the next level, because we have lined up. After him, we have Sharad. All these people have worked for foundation for so many years. So I don't have any doubt about our ability to achieve it. But then regarding this, the result or the requirement of this level 1, level 2 meeting is basically in the district, we have sufficient people, seniors who are well versed with the TRF, the grants and the givings. But then down the line in the club leadership, we always have club leaders coming new. Club leaders would have got experience, but then quite a few of them would be new. See, in today's gathering here, I'm sure there are quite a few who are well versed in the foundation activities, but there are quite a few who would be, requiring some more information. And there are some more who are quite new, who are just trying to get into that. So our job is to address everybody. Now, your district, mandatorily you are conducting grant seminar. Grant seminar is meant for people who, of course, in the clubs who are interested in taking up grants, the number will not be much. Now, our DGSA told us that we are planning about 20 grants. Yes, you have enough of trained people who will get into that personally, who will look into that personally. They will go to the clubs, they will train them, they will help them, they will handhold them. I am coming to the giving part, because foundations, mainly there are two aspects. One is foundation giving, that is fund collection. Secondly, utilizing the fund in terms of grants. Now, I won't speak much about grants, because grants, yes, you're good at it, and you will also take care. Now, let me come to the giving part, because giving is the one which every Rotarian will be involved. One may give $25, another may give $25,000, or still some may give $2.5 lakhs and become an AKS. Giving persons are respected. Every Rotarian we expect to give. And that is why level 1 and 2 program basically will hinge on this giving. What are the types of giving? How to motivate people to give? Now, first of all, giving is what? It is asking something. Asking is not an easy job, though it looks easy that somebody will give 25,000, somebody will give 10,000. It's not an easy job. And as some people say, you know, we are beggars. We ask. I don't mind to be a beggar to ask. Okay, you don't mind, but it is not begging what we are doing. Our job is to convince people very impressively why they have to give, why they have to be a part of this foundation program, by giving, by participating, by sharing. Now, how to do it? First, we have to be convinced. First, the leaders of the club, the champions of the club, the district TRF team, they have to be convinced, yes, we have to ask. There is a requirement. Foundation is not something, like very rightly our DG said, we are not here just to break records. We are here for a purpose. The purpose is, of course, Rotary Foundation is the heart of Rotary. It is the charity wing of Rotary. It will be helping Rotary. To achieve Rotary's requirement of establishing peace in the world peace and understanding. And of course, to make this world free of disease, to give quality education, to reach it to the lowest persons who require badly, to provide good drinking water, to help a family to come out of their poverty, or maybe to get, their child, a girl child, to get educated. We have to be convinced, upon which we will be able to convince our Rotarians. Because Rotarians, normally they know when they join an organization like Rotary, they're aware that it's a service organization. But how do we approach them to give it? A lot of people, because we are not asked, they are not giving. Now, since we don't have much time in this session, I'm not going to elaborate much. I'm going to tell only the importance of this, importance of approaching the club, importance of empowering the club leaders. Now, the very purpose of this particular session is to empower our club leaders to go and ask, to involve every club member, not only our club, also the friends of Rotary. We have a lot of friends today, because a lot of outsiders who appreciate the fantastic work we are doing, because we have a track record. We have a record of, almost driving out a disease from the face of this earth with our involvement. There are so many friends of Rotary who would like to give, but we have to show them the right way to give. That is the purpose of this. So friends, though we don't have much time, of course, our DG has planned a wonderful program very shortly. 15th of September, he has a big program on foundation. He will elaborate in that. We will have the opportunity to hear the world leaders as to why we have to give. Now, I am also trying to tell you in this short period, what I have, about 15 minutes, I'm not going to the grants and other thing, or the stewardship and all that. Yes, it will be taken care. There are experts in this. I am also trying to impress you that is very important for every Rotarian to give. Now let us come back. Let us come back how it can happen. Now we have started, since 3-4 years, a challenge called Annual Fund Challenge. You know why we call this Annual Fund Challenge? Because there are various methods of giving. One, we have annual fund giving. Then we have fund called endowment fund. We also have directed gifts. We have polio fund, which you have been championing for so many years. I know how much effort and trouble Narsim Joshi has taken last year for collecting for polio fund. And your district is good at it. Polio fund. Then, of course, we have the CSR. All this. Now, I am talking very particularly about the annual fund. Annual fund is something which will keep driving our entire, the service activities year on year. Every year we want the DDF. How the DDF comes? For DDF, we have to give for annual fund, so that 47.5% of this comes back in the third year. Now, friends, why it has come to 47.5%? Earlier it was 50%, because the contribution for annual fund was becoming less. People are going more for endowments and the directed gifts, so that they can see the project quickly. But we want annual fund so that the district and the clubs get money to do global grants. It is the global grant which gives us so much happiness of doing so much big projects, big ticket projects. That's how Rotary is identified. Rotary 3170 and different parts, whether it's Hubli, Dharwad, or Goa, or anywhere else, it is identified because of the fantastic project you are doing, for which require DDF. So this annual fund, I'll just quickly tell something about the annual fund. Why it is required is to encourage giving to annual fund. We have come out with program other than the TRF program. This is other than our TRF main program, India-based. We are going to encourage. First of all, we are encouraging every club giving in the district. We have special recognition for that. In the institute in 2024, it will be your year will be recognized. Your governor and your theme would be recognized. Now, this 23 institute in Bangalore, Zonal Institute, this institute, we will recognize your last year's performance. What all the recognition? One is 100% clubs participating, and your club has done it last year. But unfortunately, we have a time limit. Now, last year, the time was up to 18th April. But 3 of your clubs could not fulfill it. That's why you skipped that. Of course, still it's a great achievement. It's a great recognition. 3 of them did it later. Now, this year, maybe our program, it starts from 1st of November. Governor, it starts from 1st of November and it will be there up to 31st of January, where 100% club giving will be recognized. Though it starts from 1st of November, we will be taking all the contribution done right from 1st of July itself. So that means 1st of July up to 31st January. If you can clear this 100% club game, whatever amount, we have different recognition. I will share you the leaflet of that, which will come out now shortly. Maybe within the next 2 weeks, it will come out. You try to achieve that. It will be great, distinction for you. Now, already district like Pune, 3131 has already achieved it. Within the first 49 days, they have seen to it that 100% clubs have contributed. The other part, what I would like you to take care now is 100% Rotarian contribution. This year, we are going to come out a big recognition, a platinum recognition for the district. It will be a platinum recognition. If you achieve 100% Rotarians contributing minimum of $25 within 31st Jan 2024. Again, I'll be sending you a circular on this. Why this is required is, why we thought of this recognition is, if you achieve this at least in the first half, the second half, your TRF leaders, your governor, and all your leaders, club leaders, will be busy soliciting bigger givings. Like major donors, like CSR program. At that time, governor will not have time to go and approach for $25 giving. Though $25 is giving is big. Because ultimately, I'll tell you, it is this small giving of $25, $50, $100, which is almost forming about 45% of the giving, total giving for TRF. The big giving, people are less. Of course, it is a big giving. It happens much faster. So at least governor will be having enough of time the next 4 or 5 months, the last 4 or 5 months, to concentrate on that. So my appeal today to all our club leaders, very, very especially the club presidents, our friends here who attended this, kindly see that your club reaches this target of achieving 100% member giving, at least a minimum of $25. Here, of course, the district will get recognition, even it is if a district achieves 75% of the club's minimum of $25 each. District will still get the distinction this year. We have planned it that way. But the clubs, you also should get the recognition. And I'll tell you, it is, now that clubs have 97% of your members have given, so they're aware of it. It is much easier to approach them. So kindly concentrate on this. And then, of course, the big thing will go on. The, last year, our target for India was something like around $28 million. Friends, from India, we have achieved $31.3 million. That means Rotarians are giving more than what is, what goal is kept. And friends, this year, the target for our zone 7 is, no, not zone 7, I'm sorry. For the India target, TRF India is about $37 million. And for zone 7, the target is around 11 million. And I know your governor, if we are not able to achieve in 3170 the target which is put, I think this is the best year to achieve that, because our governor has a target of crossing 2 million this year. And I have no doubt the way he is going about, the way his team is working, the way the Rotarians are motivated, the club leaders are motivated, we are definitely going to cross that and make our leader Nasir proud. And remember this year forever. I'm not talking again for breaking record. It is not for breaking record. It is something which we can do, which we are capable of doing, which will certainly achieve, which will put your district 3170 at that pedestal. Everybody in India will respect. They will look at, already there, they will look at 3170 because they will see that this is a happened district. With this, I don't think that I have much time. One thing our District Secretary Nasim Joshi talked about is the publishing of your donors giving. I am coming out with a quarterly bulletin, of which I will give you shortly. You collect every once in 3 months, collect all this, whatever you want to highlight, especially the donors. I would like to put it in the zonal level. This should be published in the zonal level.
Thank you.
And secondly, one more suggestion, what I would give to you all and our leader, district governor is, governor, whatever recognition and accolades they get from Rotary India, TRF is one side, but you from your district kindly keep recognizing the donors at least once in a quarter. your big donors,
Yeah.
maybe the
We
major
are,
donors.
we are doing every day whenever they contribute.
That is okay. That is one part. Do it in a much more, public platform, in a platform where, you can invite them. Have something like a TRF dinner or maybe a contributor dinner, doesn't matter. But then see that they're highlighted, because that is the one.
This year our DG has already started that. Wherever he is going and visiting the club, he is recognizing the old donor as well as the prospective donors.
Very good. And bring them once a while in the district level, in a bigger platform, which I would like to also, I'll be too happy to, attend one such meeting where you are able to, recognize the big donors, the CSR partners and all that. Because I have seen the result of it last time in 3131. He has done it 4 times. I had the opportunity of visiting twice. I'll tell you, that has given a beautiful, good result, because that has motivated many. Yes, Governor, you want to tell something?
Yes, we are also planning to do it at revenue district levels.
Great.
We will be having TRF meetings at the revenue district levels, and at revenue district levels also, we will felicitate all those who have contributed.
Great, wonderful.
As already said by my district secretary foundation, Asima, every day a person, if he donates even $5, we make it a point to see, put it on our gallery and congratulate him.
Correct.
Second thing, regarding the 100% club contribution, I assure you, sir, that it will be done.
Yes. Do it well in time.
My friends who are there, it is on your behalf that I am giving this word to our RRFC, because our RRFC is going to give this word to the trustee. And, we have to keep this chain going on. And I'm very much confident, that we should be doing this without any troubles.
Yes. In fact, without your telling of
I'm too lucky, that even my successors, my DGE Sharad and my DGN Arun, they too have, taken up the gears and assisting me in, achieving the never achieved, so that, a trend can be set for their years also to come. This is a very good, understanding between us.
Yeah.
And all, as you said, it is a teamwork. My Hope Express presidents are, very much confident that they will be collecting this amount. And I'm sure we will not wait up to the 31st January. We will see that it is completed in the year 2023 itself. Great. I don't want to wait for the last day, because, otherwise then somebody has to rush to reserve with the checks. And then if some checks bounce back, then we have some tragedies happening. So I would not like to do that.
In fact, it happened last year with your district.
Yes.
Because few clubs check bounce, you missed that.
Yes. So we will be very, we will not be casual about this. We will be very strict about all these administrative things. I will see that minimum lapses are done. And the most important thing, my friends, my presidents and my secretaries, I am giving all these words on your behalf. And, I'm very confident that you are by my side. And, when we have a mentor in the form of Manjunath ji, I am sure that, very new ideas are going to come up in the days to come, and we are going to make it happen. Yeah. Thank you very much, Manjunath ji.
And Governor, one more point I would tell. Yes. Some of the president would find it difficult because some of the Rotarians, you see, it's impossible to reach them. In certain clubs, you telephone them or you go to them, it's impossible to reach them. So how to reach 100%? So now what, Risava has come out is, it doesn't matter. See, if your club is able to give, if the club is able to give, just to achieve this distinction of making 100% Rotarians giving, maybe some 2-3 people, 25, say $75, $100, maybe if it is given on behalf of them, the president can send it, put their name, and, he can give it from his account.
Yes.
Which can be collected from the club. That means your club will get that, accolades on that.
Thank you very much for this concession offered to us. We will try to make the most of it. And, I've just resumed my governor's visits since yesterday.
Yeah.
And, the first day has also been a very good day for me. And we are definitely going to see that every club, my target is that every Rotarian, the 6,500 plus Rotarians contribute something and make it as a history for District 3170 in Zone 7. And I'm very much confident with my presidents, my team, my foundation team, with all my people, my DRFC, my DGSC, my DGE, DGN, my secretary for foundation, annual givings, my stewardship chair, my Paul Harris Society chair, my endowment fund chair. Everybody is there. And above all, I also have one additional support from my past district governor, Ravi Kiran Kulkarni, who is been appointed as the chair for the international services. And he is also coming about with a lot many ideas, and we try to implement all these things. And I'm sure that the sum total of all the efforts from all the people who are supporting me is going to fetch us the best berries, for District 3170.
Great. And I wish you all the best. All
Thank
of
you
you, presidents and club leaders.
Binoy, could you please move ahead?
Nasir bhai, I'll take over.
Binoy?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, Ajay, I think now let us pass on the.
Can
Hello.
I
Binoy is not there. Ajay, the next item on the agenda.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Ajay. Please.
We, Manjunath ji, with your permission, usually in a program, we don't get anyone to speak after the main guest, but I think there was a small error in the agenda. We have two people who will give their remarks. Please allow me to step.
Yeah. Certainly, please go ahead. Please.
Is going to give a short review on big ticket projects he's working on for this year. Could I invite DG Sharath to give us points?
Hello.
Yeah, Sharath, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all are, am I audible?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Acha, now, right. No worries, Ajay. These are all part and parcel. We are all brothers and sisters in Rotary. There is no kind of an error. It will be always welcome. I'm pretty sure Manjunath ji will not feel wrong on I addressing after he addresses.
No, this is not a function. This is only a workshop.
That's what I said. I was coming to that point.
Yes.
See, basically, coming to the point that my subject was big ticket programs. Since 1920, since the time I become DGSC, my penchant for the foundation is always growing, and that will not stop till I hang my boots or I am not there in this world. So basically, it is whether it is Sangram or whether it is Gaurish or whether it is Nasir or Arun, anybody coming in future also, I will definitely work. But for the present year, we have some directed gift programs in the basket, which is not completed, nor it has been some queries have been raised and that is not answered. So there is a big chunk of money is likely to come through those directed gift. Though the 30,000 or 31,000 is given, that remaining part of the the money, the contribution toward those particular projects is going to come. That is going to be a large chunk. Which I have mentored at least a couple of them, and which I will definitely will work on that, and then we'll see to it Nasir is benefited through those directed gift programs. Apart from that, we are trying to work out some trade, schemes wherein we can generate the money for the TRF, because what is happening is every time we go to the Rotarian for the money, and then we should have some new avenues. That is what we have been trying to do during Gaurish time also. But this year also I have moved. Tomorrow there is a meeting in Belgaum. Nasir bhai, Nilesh is coming from Ratnagiri, okay, and I will not be able to give the details of it, but we are working very seriously on it.
Yes,
so it will be a good amount. It will be a good amount to support our foundation activities. Apart from that, my own club, which we are trying to take up a very large project, which I'm mentoring. So in all, my contribution to the governor will not fall down as expected. But definitely, it is a movement of 3170. I will be part of it in a very active way. And my support to Nasir is always there. Not now, it is since last 25, 30 years I know him, and he has been my guest of honor in many of my RDMs and all that. So my connect to him is a very, very kind of like an umbilical cord. I can say that kind of an relation I have with him. So I will definitely be with him, and we will do something. We will not speak out what is that, but we will definitely show the results. And then at the end of the June, we will say that, but yes, we did it. So that is what it is. And I'm pretty sure our team, our district team in all parameters like endowment or APF, API, or your directed gift, all those teams will work on with a kind of an coordination, and then we'll see to it APF will go up. At the same time, we are working on CSR also. I had a couple of meetings in Konkan area. They were doing on their own, which I converted them to do it in under CSR. All these things are go without, Nasir telling me or I going to tell Nasir. I'm doing on my own, so that those results will definitely be there by the time I come back from my assembly. So this is what I would like to say, and I will definitely wish 3170, our DG, a great success. And my support is always there. Thank you very much for giving an opportunity. And I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sharadna. Sharad has been always a backbone to us for the foundation. And let me share one more thing, Manjunath ji.
Yes.
That today my district is also a district which is giving.
Yes,
I have just authorized one global grant for the district in Nepal. They wanted DDF from, and we are the international partners to that grant. So we are not only asking money, we are also giving money. And it was at the behest of my DGE, Sharadna, that, he gave us a proposal from a club in Nepal. And, we have accepted it. And today itself, we have authorized, myself and my DRFC has authorized. And we are also the giver, not the recipient. We are the international partners to host district in Nepal. And thank you very much, Sharadna.
थोड़ा लाने के लिए थोड़ा देना पड़ता है. That
देना पड़ता है.
After Chandrayana 3, now the whole international community is looking for India to give.
Yes, so we are given. We have already given. So this is something that is happening. And as I said, the relationship between me and my incoming leaders, Sharadna, and it's just so good, that we are not compartmentalizing our years. We want to see foundation thrive ahead in our district. It could be this year, next year, then next year, then next year. Everybody is working. All the people in the line are, working. And that is why the sum total seems to be a nice figure. So thank you very much, Sharadna. He's coming out with nice schemes. We are also getting associated with 3131 for the Asmita project. And all these things are being done by Sharadna. And that definitely, releases much of the tensions from me also. Because I have many administrative duties as a DG. A part of the TRF being taken care by the DGE gives me some breather, and we can work still better. Thank you very much. Yeah, Binoy, next one. Are you there, Binoy?
Binoy substitute is still here. Binoy.
Yeah, Ajay, please, Ajay, please.
May I now request another dignitary to please say a few words. I request ARRFC PDG Rotarian Krishna Shetty ji to please enlighten us with a few remarks. My apologies again.
I think he has to unmute himself.
Krishna ji, if you could just unmute yourself, please.
Yeah. My good friend DG, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, Krishna ji, you are audible, please.
DG Nasir, my good friend Ajay, I don't see Vinay. You have met many times earlier.
No, Vinay, I told you he is in a medical emergency. That's why
it's all right.
Yeah.
And DG Sudhir, all the Rotarians and all the leaders of 3170. It's a first opportunity for me to meet you virtually in this platform. I should thank Nazir and all the district team for giving me an opportunity to participate virtually in this meeting. Though I am not in station, I am in Hyderabad. I am with my son-in-law. I came for just vacation. Still, I was very much particular that I should attend this meeting.
Thank you very much, sir.
I heard many of the things which I came to know from your district, particularly there's a Narasimhan Pai. He has said that whoever contributes, he wants our appreciation immediately, spontaneously. It is my assurance if he gives me any information, the very next day, either the phone call or the email call or the WhatsApp call will go to the individual, appreciating and recognizing for his contribution made to the Rotary Foundation. This is an assurance on my side. The second thing I heard, and I've gone through the record of your district for the last 5 years. On going through a record, our district is nowhere near to you, though our district is small comparatively your of our size, but your contribution is really great. I have nothing to say, and all our experts are there. I had an opportunity to associate with Ajay Menon and Vinay Pai Riker during our fairs. I met first time Ajay Menon. I came to know how capable he is and how much knowledgeable he is in the Rotary Foundation. Many of the information our RRFC has shared today about the incentives and other things, which probably if he shares it at the earliest, it will be better for us to share the same information to the club so that the clubs can gear up to do that. That is about the 100% giving, and some president can put on behalf of some Rotarians. Such details even I was not aware till date. However, if the information is shared at the earliest, it will be beneficial to the district and the district leaders to share this information so that clubs can gear up to do that. And I have no much advice to say, I have no much to say, but the only thing, somebody said that we are giving, your district is not only giving now, you are given earlier also. To the best of my knowledge, you have done about given a grants, DDF to the Brazil, about 21 grants you did with them, about 4 grants with the Nigeria and 4 grants with the Bangladesh earlier.
Yes.
That's a great thing. You are not only received, you are given in earlier stage also. This year also you are taking up work in Sri Lanka. It is really good. These are all good, which we have to appreciate. Giving and the total, whatever you have received and given is slightly less. What I have calculated on the 5 years basis, what you have given is about 49.57 lakhs, but you have received in the grants so far is about 64 lakhs, slightly about 20 lakhs less. I hope in the years to come, you will make up so that giving and taking both will become at least equal, or otherwise giving will be more. See, it's already time is running. Probably one more speaker will have to speak. I will have some other opportunity to speak to you in the later date. I wish all the, particularly Nazir, Ajay, Sudhir, and Narsingh Pai, and all the people who have taken a lot of projects. I'm sure you will succeed in that and make Nazir one of the best governor you have come across the years to see. I don't say that whatever done is earlier is wrong. You are particularly in the year 2021, your total giving is about 16.37. Out of that, restricted giving was about 9.43, but you have crossed even the 6 lakh mark of annual giving. I hope you will cross this soon. This year you will reach $10 lakh as RRFC was telling. And whatever the support which I can do in my capacity, I'll be there to help you. With that assurance, I would like to thank once again for giving this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, Krishnaji. Your words are really going to help us a lot.
Now, just for the information of RRFC, we are finalizing all the 4 RRFCs of India. We are finalizing this recognition program. This is called the India recognition, set up by RRFCs. In the next 2 weeks, it will be finalized, and the information will be sent to all the district governors and to the districts.
Thank you, Manjunath ji. And Manjunath ji, let me, announce it. I take this as a very honorable day for my district 3170 with your presence. Once again, with the permission of all my team members, I'm announcing two things, that we are instituting two endowment funds. One endowment fund for the assistant governors for the year 23-24 with a minimum contribution of $1,000. And another, we are coming up with an endowment fund for all my presidents and secretaries with a minimum contribution of $500. And we are going to take up to this. And our AKS, Kishore Lulaji, has very honorably accepted that to each foundation endowment, he is going to contribute $5,000 each. So, the quantum amount of the endowment is going to be quite large. And, this will also help us contribute to the foundation. So 2 endowments, I am already putting it up with the Reserve Office to be instituted and get the numbers. And we are going to work on that also.
Good, nice.
One more thing, sir, is an announcement for all my presidents and assistant governors present. 15th of September is a D-Day for District 3170. None other than the Foundation Trustee Chair, Barry Rassin, and the Foundation Trustee Vice Chair, Bharat Bhai Pandya, along with both the directors, Raju Subramaniam and Aniruddha Das Chaudhary, along with our RRFC and ARRFC, everybody is coming to our Rotary Foundation seminar to be held in Goa. And it is my earnest request to all of you to please get yourself registered as early as possible, because we are going to have limited seats in the auditorium of Taj Vivanta. Please help in getting the things done faster so that the hosts, the Rotary Club of Mapsa, under the stewardship of Ajay Menon and President Sachin Mense, would be able to plan out this meet in the most appropriate manner. This is a very, very important day for all of us, that the serving trustee chair is coming to our district. This is going to give us an opportunity to mirror our presence worldwide before the trustee chair and see that we move ahead in the foundation in a bigger way. Friends, yeah, Ajay, any other item on the agenda?
No, Nasir bhai, your closing remarks.
Yeah.
In fact, DG,
yeah, this is also the Aaj Ki Awaaz. Let me tell all my presidents that September is the month of basic education and literacy. It is my earnest request that we institute the Nation Builder Awards to the teachers during the month of September. I would be more happy if clubs club together and make the function a big one, like the Rotary Parivar of Hubli and the Rotary Parivar of Kolhapur. They both have decided that all the clubs will come together and felicitate more than 100 teachers with the NBA, the National Nation Builder Award. That will always, upscale the Rotary image and propagate our presence with the bureaucrats also. So that is very, very, very important. One request to all my presidents, please pay your SAR before the 31st of August, because not only in the foundation that I want my clubs to be 100%, I want all my clubs, 100% clubs, get the RI President citation. And that would be possible only if you make the remittances of the SAR before the 31st of August. All assistant governors, I have requested you time and again. It is once again, I seek and solicit your support. Please approach those clubs and see that the remittances are made before the 31st of August. This is very, very important. Those clubs who have not yet marked their goals in the Rotary Central, we have got some few clubs. I would request Vasuki and I would request the team to see that all these things are also carried out in the next 5 days. It's quite possible because it just takes a few minutes to be on the computer and do the things. See that all these things are completed. Any assistance required from my office? Me personally also, I'm available 24/7. My secretaries, all my 3 district secretary admin, Ajay, Vasuki and Vikrant are working. So along with all my event secretaries and my office secretaries, everybody, is working very fine. Our webmasters are working very fine. The first GML of our district has been published. It has already been posted to you. And in the next 2 days, your district directories will also be dispatched so that you can have a feel of what District 3170 is doing and what we are propagating. Friends, indeed, it was very, very nice of Manjunath ji. Manjunath ji has been a mentor to me for many years. He has always, I will say cajoled me, I will tell him. He has always seen that he has spoken always high about us, and he has always been a source of motivation to me to do something extra. I always say that extra bit makes us a true Rotarian. And thank you very much, Manjunath ji.
Thank
It was
you.
not possible for us to do these meetings in June because we were pretty held up with all other training programs. For my deep apologies for that, but I'm sure that you must have enjoyed attending this meeting. But I can tell you
certainly.
one thing, that we will give you more opportunities than what 3131 gave you last year to come to my district. Felicitate those, because every month we will be having a new batch of donors added to the team, and we'll see that we organize events wherein yourself and Krishna Shetty ji are also invited. Ajay has always been a catalyst between all of us, and he has always been a kingpin with us, working and inviting people. Thank you very much, Manjunath ji. Thank you very much, Krishna ji. You are on a holiday, but we have taken your time. We have put you away from your family for the last 1.5 hours. But thank you very much for bearing with us. And once again, we all meet in Goa at the Rotary Foundation seminar, along with Barry Rassin and along with Bharatji Pandya. Friends, it has been wonderful that all of you attended. And if you feel that it is a need, that we need to interact more, we can have some additional meetings also during the month. To all those clubs whom I'm visiting this month, it is my earnest request that please note, I am coming there to discuss and deliberate with you. I am not coming to your clubs to audit or find faults with you. Let us come together. Let us discuss and deliberate, find solutions to problems, and see that Rotary in District 3170 would be Rotary never before. Let us, come together. Help me, bless me. Your wishes are very important to me. A single work of, a single gesture for service is most welcome. Thank you very much. God bless and good night.
Thank you all.